The big question is, can we still see gold picking up today after the drop that it did yesterday? Good day, traders. Big one here from AutoX Capital with today's fundamentals outlook on gold. Today is the 10th of September 2025, and as usual, it's not financial advice. I'm simply doing this for training purposes only. So let me read a few articles. It says gold prices hover near record peaks. Fed rate cut bets mount. Fed cutbacks are cemented after U.S. jobs revision. U.S. labor statistics revealed that the economy had created 911,000 fewer jobs over the past year than previously estimated, a sign of softening payroll growth and a cooling labor market. This further added to expectations for a 25 basis point Fed rate cut next week, with a small chance of a 50 basis point reduction. Lower rates boost gold and metals by reducing the appeal of yield bearing bonds. The next headlines here say gold hovers near record high ahead of US inflation data. This is an article by Ishan Arora from Reuters. And here it also says that oil spikes, gold hit fresh record after Israel attacks in Qatar. And the last article that I'm going to read here, which was quite an eye-catching one for me today, says Treasury yields fall to around an annual 4%, reflecting concerns over slowing US economic growth. So we know that as yields fall, as the DXY falls, we are expecting gold to remain a safe haven. So right over here it says the US 10-year Treasury yield, which nearly reached an annual 5% earlier this year, has fallen to around an annual 4%, raising market concerns. Forecasts of a slowdown in US economic growth, the possibility of interest rate cuts by the US Central Bank Fed, and concerns about the independence have been cited as factors driving the decline in yields. So all of this is showing me that gold is still rather a safe haven despite yesterday's drop to around the 3620 levels this morning. So let me quickly look at the levels that we are looking to play at today in the New York session. I'm actually currently looking at the levels 3635 and 3628 for a safer buy. If price gets right around this area, I would be very comfortable to look for buys or in the New York session. But if that doesn't happen, I'm looking at the 3645, 3650 area. As you can see, price is already there at the moment. But if we do get a significant push lower, I'll be looking at the 3635, as I said. Otherwise, I'm expecting price to reach yesterday's high of 3675 all the way to 3685, 3690 area. And if we do get momentum, we will be looking at the 3715 and ultimately the 3735, 3742 area, which is right over here. That's if we get quite a good momentum past 3715, right? And as usual at AutoX Capital, we are using the spiral indicator to take our trade. So it has also printed some arrows that I'm expecting to hold just like yesterday. You can check out the video on YouTube about the trade that we took yesterday, right? So today is the 10th of September, remember. Using the spiral indicator, you see that I've already marked our recent high here, and we saw price closing above it. And remember, once price closes above a recent high, leaving an arrow this way, what we are simply expecting is for price to come back to these two levels here, two white levels here, and when price gets there, we'll be expecting to take our buy all the way to the top with stops right around this area here. So today's spiral error sits around around the 36 32 area, right? So if price does come there over the New York session, I'll be looking to take advantage of that. Otherwise, I'll be looking at these new spiral arrows that I've printed here. I do explain how to use the spiral indicator in our other videos on YouTube and other social media platforms. You can check that out. And if you're interested in the spiral indicator, do head over to autoxcapital.com. So these are the levels that I'm looking to play at today, which is it's right around the 36 32 area if price falls. Otherwise, if it remains between 36.45 and 36.50, I'll be looking to see how I can take advantage of this New York session using our spiral indicator. And that being said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I would love to hear from you, and happy trading. Cheers, bye.